How did autonomy help you put your dream into action?
Autonomy was to learn some marketing and sales, and also just to find a community of like-minded individuals. I can do this by myself, do that by myself, but then you realize you really can't do everything all alone, and you need people to rely on. You need people to help, and not able conversing with some of the old friends who has that elephant in the room. It's difficult to get to the next to get to that level of trust anymore, that level of closeness, I guess you would say. And so the community was something that I wanted more than I even marketing or sales. Yeah, but the marketing, obviously there's a lot of community, there's a lot of graduates, and even the season 12 when I was in, everyone's great. Everyone I talked to was great. Everyone, we had interview exercises, and everyone's very respectful. Everyone's willing, even if they disagree with your ideas, they're not gonna. There's no ad hominem attacks. There's no name calling. It's very rational, or everyone's willing to entertain an idea, as Richard Grove puts it, without accepting it. Like, you don't have to accept it, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. Or
Yeah.
I think that's really huge. Just that mutual respect. I guess my prior knowledge of sales was very limited to, what you see on mainstream media, what you see in the movies. And so it wasn't a very good image doing sales and marketing. And so it's just not something that I never really wanted to engage. But getting into the course, learning what sales actually should be, or what you can have ethical sales. You don't have to squeeze every last cent from the other side, and having a win-win sales situation. I think that sounds silly, but it's like, duh. Like, of course we're going to do that. I'm sure that happens all the time. Ethical sales is problem solving. You're there to help the other side solve their problems. And if you can't solve their problems, or if you don't think you can offer that solution, or that's your solution won't solve their problems, then you shouldn't make the quote unquote sale. And I think that's huge too, because a lot of people just want to push the sale to get money. And I think it goes back to where Richard Grove talks a lot about how you want to ask questions, you want to listen, you want to hear what the other side is looking for or needs, and what problems they have, and how your product or your solution may help or may not help. If it doesn't help, then you could politely decline the sale, or maybe you can direct them somewhere else to help them out. I guess in the end, your goal is to be a facilitator of helping them solve their problem, regardless if that's through your product or yourself, your solution, or someone else's. And I think that's just the way we all should treat each other.